Hey guys, Brian here. Welcome back to the shop. As you can see behind me here, I've got the one plate on the side of the drill base here, and I'm getting ready to do the other one, put it on there. What I want to do now at this point is to get the table picked up and put on here, so I got to clean this up, and I'll drill out the pattern on that plate using the radial arm drill, and then I'll bolt it on, drill it, tap it using the mag drill, just like I did this side. So we get that project. But first thing I want to do, since I got a bunch of stuff to move, is it's time to fix this hand hoist. So I've got the big Yale 1.5 ton hand hoist hanging up there. Yeah, no, I think it's actually a 3 ton, not a 1.5 ton. Anyway, the brake mechanism is a common problem on these style hoists, and I'm going to show you today how I fix one. So a while back Jimmy DeResta had one of these that had a similar problem. He fixed his using shoe leather. I'm going to fix mine using more of the original type material. If he watches this video, maybe this will help him when he gets around to doing his back right. So I'm going to get this drop down here where I can get it off, and we'll show you how it works. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do is take the nut off. Pull the reverser block. The next thing is get the disc off. And do something with his hand thing. Pawl off. Friction clutch. This has sort of been a source of a lot of problems for me here lately, because I just threw this one on there, it wasn't the right size. So I'm gonna make one the right size. Well, I'm kind of mad now. I opened the package up that my disc had come in and it's broke. So that ain't no good. Thank you, mail service. Alright, so I got the disc glued back together and stuck on there. I'll have to order another one and I'll do this again, but for now this will get me something that doesn't get bound up all the time anyway. won't be getting jammed up anymore anyway. So that's how you fix your Yale spur gear block if you've got one of these old ones. I think those frictions are available from Yale anymore, but the ones from Tractor Supply just match up close to whatever size you need. And if you have to, just do like I did and just turn the center out of it till it fits on there. And I'll get another one and put in there. If it was to fail and come out, the only thing that'll happen is your brake won't lock up anymore, so you have to stand and hold the chain. It won't fall or anything. So. But I think it'll work just fine. So let's get the drill cleaned off and get some stuff moved. Well, it took a lot of gasoline and putty knife action and vacuum cleaner, but I've managed to finally get this pretty clean. Bailey's coming to check on it. Looks like it's okay, so. The next thing to do is I'll move the hoist over here and get it hooked up to the table, swing the drill over out of the way and sit it in place. And then I'll get it clamped back on here like they had it and I'll be ready to go. Gotta get that piece out of the way so I can move the granite table over. Well, there it is, kind of how it belongs. Got the table on there and the arm raised up. So I've got better access to use it now. Let's take a look at this interesting vise here. I've not ever seen one like this. I'm surprised nobody commented about this vise on my cast iron welding video. So I've not ever seen one like this really. This vise has got serrated jaws on the sides. They push out and back in. They're supposed to. This vise is in really bad shape. It'd be an interesting restoration project because it is kind of a cool vise. Like I said, I've not seen one with these jaws. But I think how this is supposed to work is there's springs in here that are supposed to push these out. And then you can start clamping it on something and they'll conform to whatever the shape is. Then you can push this over and it'll lock them in and hold them. That's how I think it's supposed to work. I don't know that for sure. I don't see any names on it, but of course it's filthy dirty. So if anybody knows anything about this type of vise or where I can find some information on it, I'd appreciate it. A breakdown of it would be nice to see. If I take these, there's Allen bolts that hold this part on over top, hold these serrations in, see what's going to blast out of here if I take it apart. But it's definitely an interesting piece. I think maybe both jaws move. Or probably both jaws are supposed to move. It might be supposed to be self-centering. I don't know that. It's definitely had a rough life. Let's take your handheld. So there it is. These jaws push in and out. Takes a lot of pressure to move them. As I said, they're all chowdered up. See, it's been drilled into about 1,000 times. It has the same similar surfaces to this table. This table's a bit of an interesting piece too, because it's fabricated. These pieces are bolted on, so you could actually replace the top of this table. Pretty good idea for a drill. Just need some 4-inch pieces of steel and run the mill down one side and make you a T-slot. because the bottom's a T, so all you gotta do is take off a corner. So I'll get my other plate bolted on there tomorrow, and that'll have this part of it done. Then I can move the granite table over in here, then move the air compressor, get on that. So if anybody has any information on that vise, I'd certainly appreciate it. If anybody's seen one like that or knows anything about how they're exactly supposed to work, that's a be an interesting project sometime to fix it up. Be a good vise to leave on the table there for the drill, since it's made with built-in screwy balls, so you can hold parts that are irregularly shaped. So thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and I'll catch y'all later.